So, this is it. I've had it with our whole mess. Al Sharpton claiming racism every other time Alfonso Soriano gets thrown out at second base. The Five going on 6-year Operation Iraqi Freedom, a war that has gone on so long, if George Bush Jr. was 18 again, he'd be calling his dad to find out a way not to serve. High-priced American athletes like Latrell Sprewell, who turned down a multi-season NBA contract because, quote, I can't feed my family on $9.5 million a year, unquote. Really? What's your family eating, Latrell? Ferrari Testarossas, huh? Mercedes SUVs? Asshole after asshole after asshole gets a hold of the microphone and the media's attention in this country and promptly informs the world that we are not a nation of readers. The drugs we ingest alone contain enough warnings about taking a single series of pills that if we bothered to read the bottles, we'd be operating on orange juice and chicken soup for every ailment in the future. These are the most common side effects of America's favorite new prescription drugs. Disorientation, apathy, anxiety, hostility, blurred vision, temporary blindness, nausea, vomiting, tremors, anal leakage, coma, and death. Now granted, death would suck, because there's no pill you can get to counteract the problem, and even if there was, how are you going to speed dial your doctor from the afterworld? But all those other ones, all you got to do is get more pills. Maybe it's just me, but if my ass is leaking, I don't care if liquid gold is flowing out, okay? I'm not taking another pill. I'm filing a lawsuit. Millions of Americans are so desperate to be drugged, they sign up to be saddled with addictions. That's how lazy they are. Why spend the money with the therapist figuring out what your problem is when you can just pop a little pill and feel different? They'd rather spend the day doped up and wearing a diaper than confronting the fact that most of the time, life just kinda sucks. Even the threat of a heart attack, blurred vision, and temporarily going blind hasn't stopped millions of American men from taking Viagra and its sister pills, which proves that men would rather walk around with a cane, a seeing eye dog, and a 4-hour erection than ever hope to read a book again. American ingenuity invents new diseases and the new pills required to treat them on a week-to-week basis. Restless leg syndrome. This is a new disease where you find that your foot or leg, even both legs, will not stop bouncing up and down or otherwise rhythmically moving, especially at night. There are 3 ways to solve this problem. 1, buy a set of drums. 2, join a band. 3, skip steps number 1 and 2 and take Rapinirole. The only problem is, Rapinirole apparently has a number of side effects, one of which is an uncontrollable urge to gamble. I shit you not. Any possibility the Indians are putting some of their newfound casino wealth into prescription drug research? Let's just check the labs for free passes to Huey Lewis's next show at Mohegan Sun, okay? A few years back, doctors announced the quote-unquote discovery of a new disease called SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder. Victims claim these symptoms begin sometime in September and often last until March or April and include depression, despair, misery, and guilt combined with a desire to oversleep or extreme napping as well as overeating. I'm sad to say that in this doctor's estimation, SAD is not a disease, okay? It's called winter, asshole. It happens every year, right after the fucking leaves fall off the goddamn trees. And you are not a victim. You are a fat human sloth who wants to suck down boxes of Twinkies and wash them through your cellulite and flatulated system with a 2-liter bottle of Orange Crush. And you feel guilty because you slept for 9 hours last night but just had a 45-minute nap while you were watching Ellen cry about a dog she gave to her makeup specialist, who somehow ended up in Paris Hilton's backyard with 27 other chihuahuas and only half a Snickers bar for all of them to share. Here's my prescription. Get off the fucking couch and buy a set of skis. Or skates. Better yet, buy both. And don't eat the yellow snow. Case closed. The car companies are developing corn-fueled cars and larger seats for fatter-assed Americans at exactly the same time. I say we ignore the irony and indecision implicit in that arrangement and instead plod on with cars that have larger seats that are, in fact, just comfier versions of toilet seats so you can drive, eat, and shit almost simultaneously, okay? The engine built to run on methane, which will be produced by the farts you emit as you drive and gorge your way across the country. Fart-fueled automobiles, okay? Short trip over to see Ma, down a cup of peanuts and some soda. Headed down south to watch spring training? Swallow 3 hot dogs, put a case of canned pork and beans in the back seat, and away we go. Now, if we could just come up with a kidney that turns urine back into beer as it passes through your penis, we'd be all set, wouldn't we? I'm tired of it, okay? I'm tired of the denial. I'm tired of the fat, the loud, the lazy, and the stupid. We've drugged the fat, we've stapled their stomachs, we've reinvented the vacuum cleaner so we could attach it to their huge asses and suck out all the fat, but still, they insist on eating. Well, eat up, fatso. That's right. Eat. Eat as much as you want. I'll explain why in a little bit. They just announced a study that proves Botox may enter the face, but it settles into the brainstem, not only freezing elements of your visage, but some of your thought patterns as well, which explains those pregnant smiling pauses you see every time Sharon Stone gets interviewed on the red carpet. Botox it up, baby. Shoot your whole goddamn body full of that freeze-dried frozen goat sperm. Steroids. I want the steroid testing to stop immediately. The Mitchell report, the FBI's Roger Clemens investigation, the federal court trial of one Barry bleeping Bonds. End it all and end it now. I want the biggest, baddest baseball players and football maniacs and biking teams this planet has ever seen. We've had the wrong attitude going since day one on this stuff, okay? You want to prosecute athletes for using performance-enhancing drugs? Hey, how about you? Viagra, Rapinarole, Botox, Advil, NyQuil, Dayquil, Budweiser, pot, cocaine, emergency, Xanax, Prozac, you name it. Someone in this country is taking it right now to improve their sex life, semen count, leg strength, nasal condition, anger management, bowel movements, piss volume, or tit size. And you want to bust the guy for taking some human growth hormone laced with extra ball juice just before he rides in the third leg of the Tour de France? Hey, you want me to ride a bike through the French countryside for half a month? I'm going to need a shitload of drugs. HGH and an extra couple bags of testosterone being the least of it. I couldn't ride from one end of Manhattan to the other on a bike without a backpack full of coffee, 2 bottles of morphine, and a crystal meth dealer riding in a rescue car alongside. I don't want to hear any arguments about how many more home runs Mickey Mantle or Babe Ruth would have hit if they had used steroids. They were both drunks. Ruth on steroids, he would have gone through 3 livers and most of the hot dogs in the Western Hemisphere before his heart exploded while he was fucking an elephant in the Bronx Zoo on the night of his 27th birthday. Mantle had 536 home runs when he retired at age 37. If he had been able to shoot the juice, he would have hit 538 before he was old enough to vote. Then his head would have blown apart. Ever seen pictures of the guy with his shirt off at that age? Steroids would have turned him into a walking time bomb.